show real quick and start off with some of our sponsors. All right, and next up is our good friends over at Trulers, Trulers.com. If you're doing any kind of custom paint work, custom motorcycle seat work, anything where you need the left and the right to be symmetrical, you need the front to back to be symmetrical, you need things to lay out correctly, you have got to go to Trulers.com. Order you up a kit. Jack over at Trulers.com. Great dude, awesome products. You got to go check them out. Next up is our good friends over at Level Up Audio Towers. I don't even know how to explain these things other than they're a trailer, little self-contained unit. They have a telescoping pole that goes up, 20 feet in the air with speakers and all kinds of stuff on it for any kind of stereo in a parking lot, any type of PA type systems, things of that nature. You need to look into Level Up Audio Towers. Check them out on Facebook at Level Up Audio Towers. Next up is our good friends over at Squealing Pigs Audio, Mr. Lonnie Revels. Right here in Baytown, Texas, Squealing Pigs Audio does all kinds of mild upgrades to your automotive motorcycle stereo systems, all the way up to competition grade stuff. They also do custom full motorcycle builds, custom paint, powder coating. These guys are the bomb right here in Baytown, Texas. It's Squealing Pigs Audio right here on Facebook. Next is our good friends over at Urban Rides Magazine. Established in 2019, Mr. Daniel Roby had a vision to bring back a kick-ass magazine, started out on the interwebs, and then now has grown into a full subscription, hardback print subscription you can get. These magazines are amazing. The quality of them is amazing. They feature some of the biggest, baddest builders in the country and some of the not so known builders in the country. Go get you a subscription at urbanridesmagazine.com, or you can find them on Urban Rides Magazine on Facebook. So, what does everybody think about that? The Grind Biker Build Off. T-shirts are coming. Get ready. We are going to be having these ready not too much longer. So I just want to throw that up there real quick, let you know the Grind Biker Build Off will have apparel shortly. So anyway, what is happening, everybody? I want to say hi to Marsha Fitzpatrick, Mr. Logan Black, Mike Pogampole, Diogo Lara, Dan Zuby, Juban, Nancy Weems, Pedro the Engraver, Gary Dubois, Janice Juban, Brad Murray, Nancy Weem, Bob Bolognese. I haven't seen that guy in a while. Good to see you on here, Bob. Mr. Blomart's in the house. What up, homie? Mr. Nathan Lanane, Hell yeah, I'm glad you guys are putting it out there. Mr. Joshua Brooks and Mr. Christopher Sasser. Okay, we got some people in the house tonight. So, give you guys an update. So, I got COVID last Wednesday. And thank you for all the prayers, the well wishes, and everything. I see you guys lit up the Facebook and supported me and everything. As you can tell, I haven't shaved in a week, so I've got a little going on. Lost a little bit of weight, as you can tell, I'm pretty sure. I am on the positive side of this stuff now, but I will tell you guys this, man. This is not a freaking joke. Do yourselves favors, man. Protect yourselves. It was very bad. It was very, very bad. Please keep my good buddy Patrick Cooper in your prayers. He got it the day before I did and struggled with it for eight or 9 days and ended up having to be hospitalized yesterday. Patrick is a killer dude, and man, he could use your prayers. His whole family could use your prayers right now. He is in the hospital. I did try to talk to him earlier today. My buddy couldn't even get 30 seconds on the phone with me before he was winded, so we just text messaged. Please, please keep Patrick Cooper and his family and them in your prayers. We don't need to lose a good guy like that. I know Mr. Brad Konar had it really, really bad. And if I'm not mistaken, he was hospitalized and he is home now. So just keep a lot of people in your prayers. I'm going to tell you what, man, this is some nasty, nasty, bad stuff to get. Hi, Michelle Miller. Thank you for watching on the YouTube. Just share it. Share it on YouTube. Let your friends know. Let everybody know, man. We need the help. So, I did lay around. I will say this. I did nothing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I did nothing. That is the longest period of my life where I didn't get out of bed. I didn't do anything. I just, the aches, the pains, the everything that happened, it's bad news, man. But I was able to get up today feeling a lot better. Was able to get a little bit of work done before I got winded. It's me, Michelle. Hello, Michelle. I appreciate you. But anyway, so I've tried to get some stuff done. I've tried to get a little bit here and there done, but I'll tell you what, man, that COVID will knock you in the dirt. Yes, I did. I called Josh Brooks too. Got to keep up with some of my homies. There are a couple of people that did call me pretty much every single day, even if it was just a text message checking on me. And I appreciate you guys. I really appreciate everybody. Look, is it a race to see, or, a competition to see who I called? I talked to a lot of people, to be honest with you. But you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just not good stuff. But anyway, beyond all that, I would like to tell you guys we secured a location for the VIP party. I am going this weekend to go to the facility. I am going to be walking around it, seeing what we can get done. I've talked to the people at the Lone Star Rally. Everything is a go for right now. It is going to be a good time. And I'll tell you this, man, I have started getting little hints, little teaser pictures from some of the builders. You people do not understand the level of bikes that are being brought to this show. These guys are just killing it. These bikes are amazing. Just the little tidbits I've seen. I could not be more proud of all 10 of these people for the bikes that, for the bikes they're building, and the fact they believed in this show, the fact they believed in this documentary. All I will say is this. I will say some of you people need to get up, and I'm going to call you out by name because I need for you to understand we need your footage. We need for you to understand, I get it, you're building a bike, but we want to make sure you are recognized for being in the documentary and the show and the whole 9 yards. So Shannon Fleischman, I know you're busy, bub. I know you got a lot of stuff on your plate, but Big Daddy, we need your video footage, bub. Mr. David Covington, we need your video footage. Mr. Louis Bailey, get off your ass and give us some video footage. I want to say thanks to, I think TD Ward has been submitting some. The guys over at Shy South have been sending some in. Convict Customs have been sending some in, dildo and all. I heard Logan Black is sending some in. I know Andrew Torres has sent a little bit in. I don't know what's going on with Lonnie Rebels, but I need all you guys to keep him in your prayers. I haven't heard from him in a while, and the last time I did hear from him, he had COVID, and I did get to talk to him via text message the other day, probably about a week and a half ago, right before I got sick, and he said that he is still sick. So just pray for him also. But anyway, I need you guys to understand, man, there's a lot going into this between Earl Hopkins and myself to make this documentary something very, very kick-ass for everybody in the industry. All of the grind people, all of the people in the industry across the board are going to really enjoy watching you guys build these bikes and be a part of something that's so, in my mind, I don't even know the word for it. Groundbreaking is the best thing I can think of. I know that Curly has been under the weather, and he's finally up and back at it now. Dustin Mabin has been really, really busy. Mr. Chris Moose has been busy. When is that guy not busy? And right now, Mr. Patrick Cooper is in the hospital. But I know it's going to take a whole team of everybody getting up in here and doing this. Everybody needs to participate. Get your videos done. Send them over to Earl. And let's make this documentary badass. Without you guys, it's just a documentary about me. And let's face it, you guys get to see my ass every single week. So we need to get this documentary about you builders, building your bikes, doing your projects, getting your company names out there, getting your swag sold. I want you guys signing autographs, taking pictures, kissing babies when we're down there in Galveston. I am working out all the details in Galveston for the time frames that Friday and that Saturday. I know Friday night is going to be the VIP party. We will also be selling lanyards to get into the VIP party, to party with your builders, your judges, and me. We're going to be selling those for $10 a piece. So if you want one, what you need to do is send me a message or something. If you know you're going to be in Galveston, go on and get with me now and get your lanyard secured. Once we're out of lanyards, we're out of lanyards. That's all we can do. I want to say there's going to be 150 lanyards. So we're going to have basically 100 to 110 of those lanyards that are going to be for sale. So buy a t-shirt, buy a lanyard, come party with us, come enjoy it. It's going to be a great freaking time that Friday night. He said, kissing moms and shaking babies. I'm sorry if I sound kind of nasally. I apologize. I'm still a little sick, and anyway, it is what it is. So he said, Ryan, you got one, bub. Send me a message, bub. I'm going to be taking a list of people. Where's my paper at? There it is, right there. So Ryan Hill or Hiles, you need a lanyard. Oh, where's my inky pen? There it is. Got you down, buddy. Anyway, so everything's been good. I'm blessed. I didn't die. Everything is happening at high rates of speed. If I'm not mistaken, we only have, 6 or 7 weeks left until, 6 or 7 weeks left until it's time. I'll take a couple 6 lanyards. You know, you got it, Logan. I can't afford a lanyard. Taking donations, James Ozzie. Jesus Christ. So anyway, I know that there's been a lot of things going on in the industry the last week and a half or so. Things, the stereo game is getting pretty heated, man. I don't know if it's over product. I don't know if it's over competitions, but I've got a six speaker that I promise you, my little six speaker, there ain't a person out there that would beat me and make me mad enough to want to fight you. Not happening. Man, if you beat me, I'm glad. If you got a little two speaker and you whoop my ass, man, you know what? That's cool, bro. My little parking lot pimping days, that's all I care about. I care about having a good time, man. I care about hanging out with good people. All this industry bullshit that's just he said, she said, all this other blah, blah, blah bullshit. You know what? You're grown goddamn men. You're grown women. You know, if you can't support somebody, ignore somebody. That seems like a good phrase. You can't support them, ignore them. There you go. It's very simple. Copyrighted. Can't support, ignore. Hashtag can't support, ignore. You know, yes, Dan, I'm feeling much better. I still sound like crap, but I do feel a little bit better. And your seats, I needed to talk to you about your seats because I have a cool ass idea. Got your material in for your seats also. But anyway, I don't understand a whole lot of things. What's up, Bob? Man, I love that red bike. Jesus Christ, that bagger's a bad son of a bitch. I don't know. I'm just sitting here, man, and I love it. I love it. I love it. What's up, William Cole? I love it that people are like, oh, I don't want to watch the grind because I don't want to get in with all of the drama and all the bullshit. And here's what I have to say to that. Yeah, you know what? You're right. But if all I did was get on here every week and say, hey, everybody's getting along. Hey, there's nothing going on. Nobody would watch this shit. Everybody wants some type of drama, good, bad, or indifferent. They like it. What's up, Mr. Roby? Oh, okay, Bob. I take it back then. He said that was for Roby. I got you. But anyway, so the way I look at it, man, it is what it is. You know, we're going to have a blast. We're doing all this to have a blast, to make money, to make memories, to build cool shit. What's up, Diego? Mr. Dave Potts is in the house. But I don't know. I think it's funny. I mean, there's so much drama going on lately, and you know, with COVID, people dying, people getting sick. I mean, it breaks my heart knowing Brad Konar had it so bad. It breaks my heart knowing my buddy Patrick Cooper has it so bad. My buddy Lonnie Rebels has it so bad. Hell, it breaks my own heart that I had it. And I feel like I had it pretty damn bad, but I'm not dead and I'm not in bed anymore. You know, we got good things to focus on, you know, focus on slingshots that are extended with 80 speakers in them. You know, I think that's awesome just from the creativity level. I sure as shit hope Scotty Roberts and the crew just run people over with that thing. I hope that some of the other badass slingshots that I'm privy to hearing about, I hope they come in and they run everybody over. I hope everybody has a good time. That's what I said. I said what I said, and that's what I meant. I hope everybody is able to do everything they want to do with their stereo systems, with their custom bike builds, with their businesses, everything. I want everybody to be happy and do the good shit. The problem is mother blankers want to run their mouths on Facebook, but when you're in their face front and center, it's a whole nother story. And all of a sudden they got nothing to say. Say what you mean and mean what you say, or just shut your mouth, period. Scott Sling looks amazing. Can't wait till Galveston. I can't wait to see you in Galveston, Mr. Roby. I cannot wait to see you, brother. Could you support somebody you don't like? Do you think you could do that? I can. I try to. Brian Barber's here. Bring him on, please. We handled the guys that were running their mouths. See, okay. So he said, nope, fuck them. So here's the truth, man. Not everybody is going to get along. If everybody got along, there'd be no controversy. Yeah, exactly. Be watchful for those that don't clap when you're doing well. That's amen right. That's amen right. So um, here's the way I look at it. Everybody sucks. I suck. Everybody's got an attitude. I got an attitude. Everybody will help everybody. I will help everybody. All I care about is that this show does good. It represents you builders, and it represents all you builders in such a way that people want to either buy from you or be you. That's what I want. You know, when you look at when you look at a Louis Bailey or an Art Steele or someone like that really brings something to the industry, you either want to be them or you want to beat them. That's it. They inspire people, good, bad, and indifferent. He said, I told you to come to Brady Street. I heard a lot of shit happened on Brady Street. That's what I heard. I wasn't there. I know I got an invitation, but you know what? I have a day job, and unfortunately, I got COVID, so I couldn't make it. Louis Bailey put it on a lift. I like being Switzerland, super neutral on everything. Amen, my brother, Mr. Roby. You are Switzerland. Anyway, we are going to have a blast. If it kills me, we're going to have a blast. We have got some of the greatest people behind us now helping us out. One of the best people you could ever want to have on your side helping you out do all of this stuff is Earl Hopkins. Then you've got the bar down in Galveston that's going to be hosting the VIP party. I'm not saying their name yet because until I go there and we finalize it, I don't want to say their name just yet. But I will say this, we will be interviewing them on the show before we go party in their establishment. Look, good concerning. Oh, my God. Anyway, I'm not even going to touch that. This is freaking funny. I need one. Keep losing or breaking mine. Brad Murray, what are you talking about? You need one. You keep breaking one. He said, Brian Barber. Oh, tell me more. Oh my God. Anyway, so I hope and pray that all of you guys do good. I know for a fact that there are builders out there that are insane. These bikes, you guys just don't understand. None of these teams are playing. Nobody's playing. They're all just like, you know what? We got this. We're fixing to come in here. And as the saying goes, we're fixing to come in here and run people over. I can't wait to see everybody together and see what happens. And I want to see everybody's bikes together. And if I'm not mistaken, the staging for this, the staging is going to be amazing. The people at the Lone Star Rally have really stepped up and put us in a good spot, a very kick-ass spot. Unfortunately, my fucking nemesis got the spot that I wanted, but that's okay. That's okay. You know, even I have nemesis. Even I got people I don't like. People don't like me, but that's all right. He said, I finally got my Untouchables autograph and a new glass case to keep it safe from mofos. It is going to be right on the Strand, Dana. Believe it or not, I was told that they're going to try to put us right directly on the Strand with all of the bikes so that we can get the highest amount of traffic for people to look at them. And I'm very serious when I tell you builders, I don't know how many of the builders are watching, but man, I really want you builders there so you guys can sign autographs, take pictures, and sell your merchandise. That is one of the things that I'm talking to the rally about, is getting everybody the ability. You can't set up your trailers, but what you can do is set up a table and put your wares on the table. Stand at your table. Take pictures with customers. Take pictures. Sell your t-shirts. Sell your hats. This is a way to get God dang it. I get your apparel out there. Get it out there. I know not everybody needs that kind of help, but some of us do. Some of us need to have a platform to help us sell our goods and our wares. And that's what the grind's for. You don't think I'm not going to be trying to sell this kick-ass logo Vaughn Butch made for me? I mean, no offense, that's a badass logo. Can you imagine that big right on the chest and then across the back? It's, you know, it's all your sponsors and stuff. He said, I'm going to actually show that. So I'll make the prediction now that probably 1/3 of the people who don't win will say the entire build off is rigged. Oh, I can't wait. If somebody, well, I will say this. The first person to say it's rigged to my face is going to get called out on Facebook, because fortunately for me, I have a little thing called the rules that you signed, and it states everything on it. So if you go to start bitching at me, I'm going to start calling you out. I'm just going to do it. It's not rigged. This is in the hands. Your fates lay in the hands of Curly, Chris Moose, Dustin Maben, and Patrick Cooper. That's who your fates lay in the hands with. And for those that don't know, there's 4 judges, but they're going to throw out the lowest score. So only your top 3 numbers are going to be added together and divided by 3. And that's going to be your number. That's what you are. So there you go. He said, call them out to their face. What's up, Mr. TD Ward? Mr. TD Ward's bringing something nice. I'm glad he's back to, I don't know what percentage, but I'm glad after that wreck, that massive wreck, he was able to get another truck and get his health back. So, which one of you people want to come on here? I don't care who you are. If you want to come on here live with me, just say, I do, and I will bring you on live. So who's the first person? He said, even if it is rigged, I know I will have the baddest moped there, and that's all that matters. It is not rigged, you fucker, and it ain't even, there's no way it could be. So I want to bring somebody on here. Who's coming on? He said, let the untouchables handle it. Let's hear from Brian Barber. Brian Barber cannot be the only person that comes on here on a regular basis. We need somebody else on here. You know who I would love to bring on here? Let me see. He said, sounds rigged to me. You just focus on that mustache there, Sunshine. You focus on that mustache. That's all I'm saying. Oh, my God. He said, let's hear Brian and his new venture. God dang, everybody loves to hear about Brian. God dang, what is Brian doing? Oh, that's who I need to bring back on here. Where did it go? Oh, there it is right there. I'm sorry. Y'all messing around with me. Oh, good Lordy. He'll have an excuse, but oh well, we're going to go live with him anyway. He'll have an excuse, but that's okay. Scratch that. Bring that chick on to teach. What? He said, I'll have leg breakers. He said, I can't come on. I'm next to the bed. I don't even know what the bed is. Brian is in the garage busy. Sorry, fellas. That's so funny. You know what? I'm going to do this right here. That's what I'm going to do right there. This is what I should have done a long friggin' time ago. That's what I should have had done. Come on, Gary Dubois. Come on, Gary Dubois. And Logan can't come on. Joshua Brooks, Logan Black needs eye candy. Bring the painter chick back on. Oh my God, you guys. She's probably watching and she's like, you know what, you knuckleheads? He said he doesn't have a cigarette boat. That dude's got a cartel boat. He's a runner. He's a runner. Oh my God. So he said, I'm trying to work and listen. So Earl said he had to take the dildo out. Apparently y'all sent him some dildo footage. That's what I told Gary. Gary, get on. God dang it. I sent you a request. God dang it. Oh well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I don't know who's saying hi to who. I know Bob Bolognese said hi to Daniel Roby, and I thought he was saying hi to me, and I got all embarrassed. Well, he wasn't talking to me. Come on. Where are you at? Are you there? I can't see you. You have a black screen. I'm going to put you in here anyway. They can look at a black screen. Yeah, well, yeah, it's just really dark wherever you're at. I see like two little cat eyes. That's it.
Yeah, that's my glasses.
Yeah. So where are you at?
I'm in the truck. I just pulled in from home or from the shop.
Oh, well, turn your interior lights on. Your cabin lights.
Where I find them.
He said, where'd I find them? Ooh, that tastes horrible. Oh my God, Uncle Bruno just said it. There you go. We kind of see you a little bit.
Yeah, it's about as good as I'm going to get it in here.
Well, that's okay. He said, Roby'sPub.com. Haven't heard that phrase in forever. All I've heard is Urban Rides Magazine. So, man, how is everything going in your world, dude? I haven't talked to you in a long time.
Busy. 12-hour days every week. So
7 days a week?
7 days a week. I try to get a little bit of time off on the weekends, but I'm in the shop every day pretty much.
How many employees do you have?
Right now, I got 10 full-time, and then a couple part-time guys. And then my son, Matt, he's been off for a while. He's got a bad back and some other issues he's dealing with. So hopefully he's coming back pretty soon. So that'll be a big plus.
Right on. Nancy said, who is that? It's Gary Dubois. Gary Dubois.
Dubois, there you go.
It's Dubois.
That's the French pronunciation. Otherwise, Dubois is what everybody calls me.
But what is it actually?
Hey, I say Dubois really, but every teacher I ever had in school said Dubois.
Okay, so which do you prefer?
It's indifferent to me. I know who you're talking to.
He said, I know who you're talking about. That's old GD over there. That's GD over there.
Yeah, right.
So, man, applause for getting away from that trash he was working with. Oh my God, they're still on that. Hey, your cigarette, lit that cigarette up, your face lit up.
Yeah, I suppose, huh?
So, man, have you started getting any parts from any of these builders for this build off yet?
No, and it's kind of cool you brought me on because I was going to make a comment on there. You know, anybody who's in the build off, I'm still offering that 25% discount on priority service if they need any chrome plating. I've gotten a couple phone calls, but no real parts have come out of it. And with show bikes like this, it always kind of seems to happen all at once at the end, anyways, and everything's a rush job. So we're we're ready and we'll be able to take care of it if that's what happens. But yeah, it'd be cool to get a couple parts. But maybe everybody just got. I mean, how many build-off bikes actually really had chrome on them? Not many. There was a few, but a lot of guys just don't do chrome.
That's horseshit.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Powder coater got to work too.
Oh, you think you'll ever get into that?
I know too many guys that do it that I can send it to for it. I just got so much to do with what I have and the kind of work that we take on that it's just not worth opening up another line. It'd be more money. I got to hire more employees. I got to learn another process. Just trying to stay in my lane.
Yeah. Well, so man, I'm curious about something. I don't mean to put you on the spot with it, but I am. So before the grind, you did all the same work, right? I mean, it's not like we
Yeah.
actually put you in business or anything.
No, we started our shop in 2001, and we've been real busy, and our main focus all along has always been car restoration.
Yeah.
Got a real good name early on in repairing pot metal. Hardly anybody wants to do that, so we're in demand all the time for doing that. But with car jobs, you end up getting 30% of any car job takes 3 times more work than you anticipated. So there's always repair work. You're cutting metal out, welding new metal in, straightening things. With a car, oftentimes it takes me a month to get a full car restoration done. I can do 5 bikes in a week. So it's more about turnover and a lot of the bike stuff it's not. I mean, there's restoration sometimes too, but a lot of the bike stuff we're doing now is it's new manufactured parts. Um, for and I've always done Clockworks work for a lot of years, so I've known them guys before being associated with the grind. But now my association with the grind really, I got to solidify, you know, people that I was able to go and meet out at Sturgis when we went. I think that went a long way to bringing the clients in that we're seeing now.
Yeah.
Got to meet them face to face, where I really wouldn't, any other way.
Yeah. Well, I try to tell people that this is not a huge show, and I don't ever ask in any advertiser, any sponsorships. I don't ever ask anybody for money. I tell them always, come on here first. Let me interview you first in the industry. Okay.
Right.
If you can get some work off of me, that's the shit. That's what I like to see. But I like seeing guys like you that are humble. You're not pretentious. You're not big headed. You do a freaking amazing work. I mean, I've had chrome platers from California to Florida, everywhere, and I've never had the quality and the attention to detail that you actually put into your parts.
Thanks, man. That's what keeps us in business. I mean, we look at the parts we're doing. Every single one of them is an advertisement. It's going somewhere, even if it's just down to the gas station. The dude stops them and says, "Hey, who did that?" They're gonna tell you whether you did a good job or a bad job. They're gonna hear your name, And we just try to make sure that we putting out a quality product all the time. I mean, we have shit come back. There's no doubt about it. That we have issues. I reject shit every day, but it, we got to take care of it.
Absolutely. My brother's being a grammar Nazi. He's like, the H is not silent. Laugh my ass off. Shut up. I figured it out was as I was burping in my mouth when I said it. It came out silent, but I know humble is not silent. I know that. I get it. We got you. But anyway, and I'll never forget this, Gary, as long as I live. When I met you in Sturgis and got to hang out with you for the day, it was awesome. You're such a nice guy and so personable. It's awesome. But what really sealed the deal for me, and I'm not even gonna lie about it, when I sent you that primary cover that I made and I got that back, that legitimately 100%, it blew my mind.
I'm back. I can hear you now.
Oh, you're back? So you didn't hear nothing I just said?
No, man. So for some reason the sound just cut out. I could see you talking, but the sound cut out.
Okay, so let me rephrase.
I'll watch it later.
When I met you in Galveston, when I met you in Sturgis, it was great and everything was awesome. But what sealed the deal for me with you was when I got that primary cover back from you that I made, how amazing it actually looked, because I know what it looked like when I sent it to you. And not that it was a bad piece, right. But you did stuff that nobody else would have done. You took the time to file and do everything on the inside of each star that we cut. Nobody else would have done that.
That's one of them things. I could do that part for you for $200, $250, and not touch the inside edges, and the part will look nice, and I will have done what I said I would do, and it would be bright and shiny in the insides of those cutouts. But the inside of those cutouts were kind of rough. It wasn't your fault or anything. It was a water jet. It leaves a rough finish. It's not a serrated finish.
Yeah.
And just a little extra work takes that piece from, that looks nice, that's cool, to holy shit, that's a nice part. And that's what we got to put out, and that's what keeps me in business, is that kind of attention to detail.
Well, and that's what I was saying, is that's the part that sealed the deal for me, was that, you're right. Somebody else would have just done it and been done with it, and it would look great, and I would have never known the difference. But since I made the part, I designed the part, it was plasma tabled, I welded it, everything. I knew exactly what it looked like when it left my shop. So to get back what I got back was insane. And I absolutely love the fact that every time I see somebody in the industry, like Jimmy Holstein just commented, Gary DuBose is the man. Louis Bailey said, you're a ninja. These people dig the shit out of what you do, because you do such a freaking amazing job, and some of these people,
Jimmy Holstein, Jimmy knocks my socks off all the time, man. I never seen no powder coaters do shit like he does. I've known Jimmy for a while. I think I knew him a while before the grind too, and he sent me parts right away, and see little stuff here and there, but I've done stuff with him over the last couple of years, and he just sent me another one of his buddies, J&H Choppers. They make custom bike parts. I haven't seen his parts on bikes all over at all the shows, and that's been a real good account for us. So shout out to Jimmy. Thanks for that.
Well, but that's the whole deal, is that, you're dealing with all these professionals out there that are either professional builders or they have their own gigs going on, but they know what professional is. And to see these guys using you and supporting you and say, that puts you in a level above, because like I said, I've used other chrome platers here and nobody's done what you've done. And I just want to say thank you, because you represent the industry very, very well. Very well.
Well, I appreciate the heck out of that. I really do. And all the business, and, to all the people out there that are watching that sent me stuff. Thank you. We appreciate every job we get.
So let me ask you a question. Are you coming to Galveston?
I would love to go to Galveston. That would be that would be awesome, but I do not see it happening for me.
Well, that's
I'm
okay.
so darn busy right now.
Yeah, see, there's another one right there. TD Ward said he's done my timing covers, and I would say he does a great job. Dude, it's just
Yeah.
it's amazing when I see all these professional builders and they're so far behind you and they support you. That just makes me happy as shit. But you deserve it.
Yeah,
You're badass.
it makes me humble, man. I appreciate it.
I'm
I
gonna-
kind of think I'm looking at all the stuff that these guys are building, or like Pedro's art or Freddie's art. Man, I gotta keep up. For I can't be the weak link. I gotta make sure that what we're doing is as good as what they're doing, and
Oh, yeah,
whether
you're
it
there.
be a show bike or a piece of artwork, that's the deal.
Yeah, well, I saw oh God, what's their names? I tried to get them in a build off, that husband and wife.
Brenda and Jack DeGazio.
Oh my God, that blue bike timeless they built. Yeah.
Yeah, that was something.
I mean,
That's something else there.
TD Ward wants to know, can you do a whole frame?
Yep.
You heard it from the cat's
Just
mouth.
don't
TD.
do wheels.
He can do a whole frame. I sure wish I knew why you didn't do wheels. It doesn't make sense to me, but I'm not going to get into that. But I wish you did, because I got a set of wheels I'd send your ass in a heartbeat. Do you polish wheels?
Yeah, I can polish wheels. I don't have a wheel polisher, so wheel shops are set up to do wheels. The reason I don't do wheels is you need special equipment and special tanks and special racking. It's a big investment. I'd have to invest in a plating line just to do wheels. And like I say, my plating line is so backed up right now with work. I'd be shooting myself in the foot if I took on wheels and started trying to do that.
Well, yeah, well, that's okay. I mean, hey man, stay in your lane, because there's somebody down here that
That's
specializes
just
in
it.
wheels by me. So I have to get them done, whether I want to do
Cool.
them or not. But anyway, dude, I wanted to bring you on here basically just to say thank you. You've been a hell of a supporter, a good friend, and you've been here practically since freaking day one. So I appreciate everything you've done. We need to get you.
Man,
I would wear your hats. I'm just telling you.
I will think about doing that. But yeah, I same goes back to you, Kevin. Honestly, the things that I'm succeeding at right now, I wouldn't probably have half of the customers that I'm dealing with now that are the new customers over the last year. And I mean, we close to doubled our client base in the last 2 years. So
Hell yeah.
I owe you a little bit. That's kind of why in the very beginning too, I just wanted to sponsor you. I mean, it happened. I got jobs from people just from being on the show, commenting and talking to people and meeting people, and we were trying to get the word out and get our friends list together and invite people to like the page and join the group and whatever. It's just I needed to. Things happened before we even talked about advertise or sponsorship. It was something I made up in my mind early on that when the time came around, I was going to do what I can because I benefited just from your idea without trying, you know.
Well,
And
I
like you
remember
say,
when.
you're making avenues for a lot of people right now.
Well, I appreciate that. I enjoy the show as much as everybody else does. And here's something funny. So up until my business show, what was that, 3 weeks ago? Business 101.
Yep.
I never went back and watched my own videos. I've never seen one, and there's well over 300 videos now. I never went back and watched one until I did that one. And I was up here in my sewing room, which y'all can't really see it, but from behind me this way, it's 14 foot wide, but this way, long ways or sideways, is 60 foot long. Well, I'm in here by myself one night and I had YouTube on the TV, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back and watch that show. Dude, I got so mesmerized by watching myself on YouTube and listening to that show about Business 101. I literally stayed up here and watched the entire show, and I'd never done that before. So I think it's kind of like, college football, watching the films of the show. You got to watch it so you can see where you're slacking and you're falling down. I want to make the show better. I want to make it better for everybody involved. But it's guys like you that just really, you've just been such a huge supporter from day one. It amazed me that somebody else would support how I feel. And cause I'm just a fan of it also, but I just don't watch it. But all the builders, everybody.
That's my deal. I'm a fan of the show before I considered sponsorship. I saw the opportunity, but that really wasn't what kept me going in here. I wasn't trying to meet a bunch of customers or anything like that. I watched Mike and Mike's build, and the camaraderie between those two camps, and help this guy with anything. There was no, maybe there was a couple of shit talking a little bit, but that's supposed to happen. But people went out of their way to help the other team.
Yes.
That's what was the draw for me.
Yes.
When I see that kind of stuff, the more you can do that, and more those kinds of things happen, that just makes this whole social media thing worthwhile for me, because I hate all that drama shit. When I start seeing people talking shit on one page or another, I turn that off. But if I see somebody doing push-ups for Mission 22, I'm watching that,
Yeah. Which I need to call Mr. Eric and have a little talk with him. Yeah, nothing bad. Just I need to have a little talk with him. But anyway, brother, I just want to say thank you. But I'm gonna let you get out of here because this hour's almost up, believe it or not. But again, thank you. Thank you for supporting me this whole time. I am so glad that you're getting business from this, meeting people, getting connections, staying relevant, because you're worth it. I mean, you're the guy. You are the chrome guy in the motorcycle industry, in my opinion. A lot of people want to use you. Did David Covington ever get a hold of you?
I haven't talked to him yet. No, I've been watching.
Okay, well, I think he's just really busy. But
he'll call when he's ready. I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm patient.
Michael Lichter just text messaged me. That's like the shit right there.
Michael Lichter's a cool dude. I've only talked to him once. I've never met him, but I talked to him once. But he's photographed a fair amount of my work, so that's cool as heck.
Michael Lichter to be texting me. That's another one. That's like when Arlen next text messaged me. Louis Bailey said, "Who is that?" Louis Bailey. My whole point is that I love it.
Michael Lichter going to come to Galveston?
Yes, actually, he is. There's so much cool stuff. Cool. I'm just telling you, there's so much cool stuff. There it is. Yeah, I texted him your name and number and everything Wednesday, September 1st. So last week I texted him. So he's going to get a hold of you. I know he will. But yeah, so Michael Lichter is supposed to be in Galveston too with all this. But anyway, brother, I'm going to let you go and go in the house. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate everything you do, the support, the friendship, everything. If there's anything else I can do for you, just, man, let me know. Send me a message, text me, call me, whatever.
Hey, man, I appreciate everything you do as well, man. Thank you.
Hell yeah. All right, brother. Go have a great night, man.
You too. Thanks. Bye, man.
Okay. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. Michael Lickner just texted me. That's freaking awesome. So when I get off of here, I'm actually going to text him back. What's up, Josh Ryder? So these 6x9s are junk. Way to go, Nancy. Those 6x9s are not junk. Shut your hole. He's hey man, I got just as excited when you called me, Louis Bailey. Shut up. Anyway, it's going to be an outside show. I do know that it will be an outside show. But anyway, there's just little things that I have to confirm up, and actually that's why Michael texted me, is because there's some things that he's actually a part of. But anyway, I gotta call Brian. I need to figure out why my speakers are bad. Hell, they're junk. They're Memphis Audio 6x9s, and they were badass when I had them. They worked fine when I took them out. The rubber is dry rotted. Now I can see that. I can definitely see that. But there's probably a reason the rubber's dry rotted. But anyway, anyhow, I'm going to go for tonight. We're going to end this show 3 minutes early. But anyway, you guys do me a favor. Push the share button. Please keep everybody, especially Brad Konar, Patrick Cooper, and all the guys, keep them in your prayers, man. We need to get these guys healthy and back and beat this COVID shit, man. But anyway, thank you guys for supporting me. Get ready. Galveston's going to be fucking insane. I'm just telling you, you need to be there. It's going to be a badass party. You builders, please start video and stuff and get it over to Earl. Please, 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 please.